Welcome back. Today I'm on the Mac. I want to have a look at ABBYY FineReader on the Mac. Now I've done a previous video tutorial on this a few years back, but I just want to see if there's any updates and just go over it quickly to get you up and running. So when you start your ABBYY FineReader, this is what you get, a new task window. You have two options here. Now if you've installed your scanner, then that will show up here automatically for you. You'll have My Mac, everything on your Mac that you can access, and your scanner options, which I'll show you in a minute. So let's start with My Mac. Before you actually start, let's have a look at the options that we can convert to: PDF, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, EPUB, FB2 document. You can convert to an image. So if I select to the right, convert to an image, just give you multiple image options. So you go from JPEG all the way down to PNG and DCX formats. You can choose whether you want full color or grayscale in there as well. Click cancel. So if I was to select Word and tap the icon here, I can then change the settings for what you're scanning to. So you might want image quality more balanced, or maybe you want it a lot more high. Or do you want it image quality lower? That will make it faster, so bear that in mind. Also, important bit, you can retain layout. Stack copy, editable copy, so you can edit it much easier, formatted copy, or plain text, which does different fonts for you. But I find a stack copy or editable copy works well, but you have to play around with that again. And select cancel. So what I'm going to have a go at is actually to convert to a Word document. So I'm going to select convert to Word document. Now it's going to ask me where there's a PDF or image that I can convert. I'm going to have a quick look down here to see if I've got anything. I should have something on my desktop actually, and in my folder. There you go. I'm going to use Dragon's Windows command. Double tap that. It's asking me it's okay to access the desktop folder, which it is. I'll select OK. It will now import that PDF for me. Now I'm not going to save it and give it a name straight away. I'm going to cancel that because I want to show you it. So I'm going to maximize the window. Here it's recognised the PDF and it's done these green boxes. These green boxes indicates that it's actually text. So I've come over to the left here. If I select A, hold the left button and drag, that does a text box. That will actually recognise everything as text. Now actually what I'm going to do, if I come up here, it's missed a bit here, isn't it? So if I hold the left button, I could drag that out to make sure that it picks up that as text. The second one down here, and you can see by the image, will be table. So you have the table. If I tap on it, you can hold the left button, drag it round, and it will do a table in purple for you. You'll get used to the colours anyway after a while. Also, this will be actual images. So if I tap on this and hold the left button, that will see that as an image. You can also delete anything you put there you don't want. So I'm going to tap on that and select the delete option, and you can get rid of those recognition options. But I do want the text one, so I'm going to click on that again, hold the left button and drag that back down. Also, if you go down different pages, I'm going to click on page 2, and there's a perfect example of tables, seeing it as tables. It's done it in the purple mauve colour here, which is your table option here. It's important you do that because it then won't recognise it correctly. So always go through them and check them. So if you change anything in real time, so I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to see this nuance and this symbol as text to give you an example. So I'm going to hold the left button, drag that round. I'm going to come up the top and select the option that says read. So it's going to reread it for me. You can check whether or not it's picking up correctly. Let's go down. All looks good. I'm happy with the language, which you can change depending on what language it is. If you're not happy with the actual scan, come to Image Editor, tap on it once, and if I scroll down, you've got loads of different options to edit your image. Maybe photo correction. Maybe if there's motion blur, you want to remove the motion blur. Maybe you need to rotate and flip your document, which you can do easily and quickly. You might want to crop everything out and just leave a certain amount. You just hold the left button and drag it where you want to crop. As I crop that out and select crop image, it'll get rid of everything else and just leave the cropped option. You don't lose anything, don't worry. You can always come up the top, can't you? And you can always come up the top and go undo. Maybe image resolution. Maybe you're not image resolution, but remember, you're only limited to what your scanner can actually scan at dots per inch. Maybe you want to invert colours. Give you an idea how that works. Click on invert colours, invert them back to what they originally were again. And again, you've got brightness and contrast. So if you don't want certain information within that scan, you could use this option. So you select the part that you don't want, hold the left button, drag, and it's gone, disappeared. So when you come to actually convert it, you won't have that option there. Also at the top, you can share it by email, but I'm going to select export, and I'm going to export it to a Word document by selecting Word. Again, we've got the same options I showed you earlier. You've also got rich text format if you want, or standard text. So I'm going to select next, and hopefully it's going to tell me it's going to convert it. Some of the pages have not been recognised. Click read to recognise. So I'm going to select read, so it checks them all. It does depend the speed of your Mac as well. And then I'm going to choose what I'm going to save it to, because remember I deleted something out of that document and erased it earlier. And I'm going to pop in there test, and I'm going to leave that, actually I'm going to put it on the desktop and select export. Let it do its magic. Let's have a look. So I'm going to go to the desktop, and there it is. If I scroll down, you can see that little logo is missing where I erased it. So it's good for getting rid of information. It's kept all the tables, the continuity, and everything looks great. So that was quickly converted into a Word document. Let's open it back up again. And we'll go to New Task. And I'm not going to save that. How about scanning from a scanner? Now I'm currently using the Brother DCP scanner. Make sure you've got the correct language you're going to use and convert to. Also, come up to FineReader and select Preferences. Just check your options here quickly. For example, read newly added pages automatically, saves you time. It will enhance images for you, split facing pages. That auto corrects common defects on scans and digital photos. So that will automatically split images that contain facing pages. So it's up to you again if you want that. I don't want that actually. Detect page orientation, so it turns it around the correct way for you. And you can choose to agree to share FineReader usage statistics. But I'm going to untick that. Language, we looked at earlier, you're fine with. Now, I'm ready to scan. What should I scan to? Word. Let's scan to a PDF. Select it. And it automatically brings up my scanning software. And there's my preview scan. Again, I can check whether I want full colour. Maybe I want to do a higher resolution. Or maybe scan area, I don't want to scan the entire area, so I can choose exactly what I want to scan. But I'm happy with that. And I'm going to click Finish Import. And there we go, it's now imported it. Now it's ready for me to export as a PDF on my desktop, but I don't want to do that yet. I'm going to click Cancel so I can show you the actual window. That's what it's found. Again, anything green that indicates that it's text. Remember up here with the A option, any tables, images, background image area, or you can just recognise an area to go over again if it hasn't picked up correctly. So that looks pretty good to me, but I'm not sure about this fee rest and these images here. So what I'm going to do is select the image option, hold the left button, and I'm going to actually make that as an image because I want that to pick up. Actually, I'm going to hold the left button, drag that down because I want the fee rest as text. Hold the left button. So you might need to tidy up some of your scans every now and then. Now if I come back up here and select read again, and again if you need to you can go image editor, tap off it again, will bring you back. But I'm ready to export, so I'm going to select export. Let's send it to docx Word. Leave everything as editable copy. I'm happy with all that. I'm happy with that. If you go to advanced settings, you can add more options there if you need to, and select next. I'm going to leave it as untitled on my desktop and select export, and it should open once it's exported. And there we go. Mind you, I should have played around with that a bit more. I missed the top bit, didn't I? But you can see where I got this right with the image and separated with the text. Get rid of that and open up FineReader. And there's some basics to get you up and running. Hope that helps.